video is brought to you by the Falls and Fracture Prevention Service at Sussex Community NHS Foundation Trust. You will need to be wearing comfortable clothing and good supportive footwear to complete these exercises. You will also need a sturdy chair to sit on and a glass of water available throughout the exercises to ensure that you remain hydrated. If at any moment you need to stop the exercise, you can press pause to have a rest. You must always stop immediately if you experience any chest pain, dizziness or shortness of breath. Contact your GP or call an ambulance if the symptoms persist and do not go away. You may experience some pain in your muscles and joints. Stop and check the position and try again, but if the pain persists, contact your exercise instructor. It is normal to feel some muscle soreness the next day, which shows that your exercises are working. This is a marching exercise that we are going to do in sitting. It is designed to boost your circulation and warm up the muscles ready for any exercises to follow. Come forward to the front third of your chair, keeping your feet hip width apart. Begin by marching the legs while holding onto the chair. Keep those tummy muscles pulled in and keep looking straight ahead while marching your legs at a good steady pace that you are comfortable with. Make sure you lift your knees to a height that you are comfortable with and that it's not too high, and that you maintain this steady pace, moving the legs, holding onto the chair, just gradually build up over the course of 1 to 2 minutes. When ready, let go with one hand and swing your arm from the shoulder while marching the leg. Keep going like this for a little bit longer and then bring in the other arm so that you're swinging both arms, both legs, and marching at this nice steady pace for up to 2 minutes as you feel comfortable, warming up the muscles and boosting the circulation. Keep going for a little bit longer, keep the steady pace and keep those arms swinging as you're able to and the legs marching, and then slowly you're going to stop moving the arms but keep going with the legs. So march a few more steps just with the legs and then gradually come to a stop. Wiggle back into your chair and sit back comfortably. This shoulder circle exercise will loosen and lubricate the shoulder joints, maintain a good range of movement, release shoulder tension and improve posture, which will help with activities such as getting dressed and combing your hair. We will do 5 repetitions. Sat in the chair with arms down by your side, you're going to raise your shoulders up towards your ears, then back, down and round. We're going to do this 5 times, each time making sure the movement is slow and controlled, that the tummy muscles are pulled in and that you are looking straight ahead. So again, up, back, down and round and stop there. This exercise will mobilise the ankles, prevent or reduce stiffness and improve range of motion of the ankle joint, which will improve balance and help with walking. We will do 5 repetitions each direction. So sitting in your chair, you want to ensure that you have a good posture. So have your bottom firmly back in the chair, sitting up nice and tall, feet hip width apart, holding onto the chair. Find a spot on the floor for your heel and then the toe on the same spot. So heel toe on the one foot and then swap over and do the same on the other. Getting as big a range of motion as you are able and aiming for the same spot on the floor each time. This exercise will mobilise the middle and upper parts of the spine and maintain good upper body movement. It will help with stability and performance of activities such as looking over the shoulder. Sitting tall in your chair and taking your hands across your chest, you're going to rotate to look over one shoulder and then the other. Try to stop in the middle between each direction and maintain contact of your thighs on the chair as you lengthen through your spine and rotate to look over each shoulder. So you're going to do 5 repetitions in each direction, nice and controlled, slow and gentle, turning to look one way, stop in the middle and then look the other way. And then again, repeat one more time, look one way, stop in the middle and then look the other way. Now relax your arms back into your laps. This TheraBand exercise will improve the strength of the upper back muscles and the bones of the wrist and spine. It will improve posture and help with activities such as getting dressed. The video shows 5 repetitions, but you may wish to increase up to 10 depending on what you've been advised. With the band on your lap, wriggle forward to the front third of the chair, keeping your feet hip width apart. With your palms facing up, scoop under the band and lift up, keeping the fist width between your little fingers. Imagine you're balancing a tea tray on your forearms and keep them level as you take your hands apart, draw in towards the belly button and hold it there for a count of 5 seconds and then release and come back to beginning. So keep sitting tall, holding onto the band, take your hands apart, draw in, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, release and come back to beginning. Keep looking straight ahead as you repeat, hands apart, draw in, hold it there, 3, 4, 5, release your hands and back to beginning. And again, sit tall, hands apart, draw in towards your belly button, hold it there, 2, 3, 4, 5, release and come back. And one more, hands apart, take it in towards your belly button and hold it there. Keep breathing, maintaining the position for 5 seconds and then release, come back to sitting in the back of the chair. This TheraBand exercise will improve the strength in the thigh muscles, which will stabilise your knee, help with walking, going up and down stairs and getting on and off of chairs. The video is of 5 repetitions, but you may increase up to 10 depending on what you've been told. Wriggling forward to the front third of the chair and making a loop with the band by holding the ends, place the loop under the ball of the foot and then hold the band level with your knee with your thumb at the front and the ponytails of the band out to the back. Sitting tall, raise your knee up, take your hands to your hips, straighten your leg and hold it there for a count of 5 seconds and then release your hands and lower your foot back to the floor. Keep looking straight ahead and using those tummy muscles to keep upright as you raise your knee, hands to your hips, straighten and hold for a count of 5, counting out loud, then release your hands and lower your foot to the floor. Repeat, knee up, hands to your hips, straighten your leg, hold it there, counting out loud up to 5, then release your hands and lower your foot to the ground. And again, up, hands to your hips, straighten, 2, 3, 4, 5, release your hands and lower your foot to the floor. And again, knee up, hands to your hips, straighten, 2, 3, 4, 5, release your hands and lower your foot to the floor. Swap legs, so loosen the band, step on it with the other ball of the other foot, holding it level with your knee, lift your knee up, take your hands to your hips, straighten, hold it there for a count of 5, keep looking straight ahead, don't lean back in the chair and then lower to the floor. Knee up, hands to your hips, straighten your legs, 2, 3, 4, 5, release your hands, lower your foot to the floor and again keeping tall, knee up, hands to your hips, straighten your leg, 2, 3, 4, 5, release your hands and lower your foot to the floor. Again, keep those tummy muscles engaged, lift your knee up, hands to your hips, straighten your leg and hold it there. Keep breathing, maintain that position, then release your hands and lower your foot to the floor. Again, knee up, hands to your hips, straighten your leg, hold it there, keep breathing, hold it there and then release your hands, lower to the floor, then remove the band from under your foot and wriggle back into your chair to stop. This is a TheraBand exercise which is designed to increase the strength of the muscles at the front of your arm, which will help with lifting shopping and lifting heavy objects. You will see 5 repetitions on each arm in this video, but you may wish to increase up to 10. Wriggle forward to the front third of your chair and keeping hold of the band in your right hand, place the other half of the band on the floor and put your feet on the band to secure it. Keeping some tension on the band with your thumb on top, you're going to take your hand towards your shoulder and then gently lower back down to halfway, where you will hold it for a count of 5 and then slowly lower the rest of the way down. and then repeat. So keep that elbow stuck to your side as your hand comes up to your shoulder, down halfway, hold for a count of 5, and then gently lower all the way down, and then repeat all the way up, halfway down, hold it there, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then all the way down, and again all the way up to your shoulder, halfway down, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. Keep your shoulders facing forward, don't rotate your trunk as you repeat this exercise, each time holding for 5 seconds before lowering all the way down to the start position. That was 5, so now swap to the other side, so holding in your left hand and place the other half of the band on the floor. So hold the band tight with some tension through the band and your thumb on top. You're going to keep your elbow tucked in at the side as you take your hand to your shoulder, then come down halfway and hold it there for a count of 5, and then slowly lower all the way back down again. So, and repeat. So all the way up, come halfway down, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then all the way down. And again, all the way up to your shoulder, halfway down, hold it there, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then all the way down. And again, take the band up towards your shoulder, come halfway down, hold it there, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then all the way down. And last one, all the way up, halfway down, 2, 3, 4, 5, and gently lower back to the start. Take your feet off the band and place the band over your lap and wriggle back into the chair to stop there. This TheraBand exercise will strengthen the muscles of the hand, wrist and forearm and the wrist bones. It will help with activities such as taking tops off of jars and bottles. You will see 5 repetitions on each side, but you may wish to increase up to 10. Wiggle forward to the front third of your chair and keeping your feet hip width apart, take your band and fold it in half and then half again, and then roll up to form a nice neat tube. You're going to take this band and hold it vertically with one hand on top of the other and your elbows out to the side. Then squeeze the band as hard as you can, twist, and then pull your hands apart and hold for a count of 5 seconds, keeping breathing even and regular. So squeeze, twist and pull, hold it there, keep looking straight ahead, keep your tummy muscles pulled in, and again squeeze, twist and pull. Try not to let your shoulders rise up as you're squeezing and pulling, so keep your shoulders down and relaxed. Squeeze, twist and pull, hold, count to 5, keep breathing, keep sitting tall, squeeze, twist and pull. And that's it on this side. So once you have done that, you're going to swap over, take your hands the other way round. So the hand on top comes to the bottom, elbows out to the side, squeeze, twist and pull, exactly the same as before, holding for a count of 5 seconds, squeeze, twist and pull, keep those wrists nice and firm as you're pulling, squeeze, twist, pull and hold it there, and again, squeeze, twist and pull. Keep counting out loud so you avoid holding your breath. And then one more, squeeze, twist and pull. Keep up nice and tall, keep those shoulders relaxed if you can. And once you've done that, place the band on your lap and you can wriggle back into your chair to support your back. This TheraBand exercise is designed to increase the strength of the hip and thigh muscles and bones. It will help with activities such as getting in and out of a car, and the video is of 5 repetitions, however you may increase up to 10 depending on what you've been told. Wriggle forward to the front third of the chair and bring your feet and knees together so that they are touching, and then wrap the band around your legs, keeping it as flat as you can so that it doesn't dig into your legs when you're exercising. Once you've done that, secure it with your hands and then take your feet so that they are hip width apart, and this is your starting position. So sitting up nice and tall, take your knees apart, hold it there, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. Keep your feet flat on the floor and keep sitting tall. Repeat, hold it there, 2, 3, 4, 5, bring your knees back, sit up tall, and again, knees apart, hold it there, keep breathing, count out loud to help with this, and then relax, and again, knees apart, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax, and you're going to do one more, knees apart, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then come back, unravel the band, so bring your legs together so that the band is loose, and then you can wriggle back into the chair and rest. This is a sit to stand exercise which will improve the strength in your thigh muscles, helping with getting on and off of low chairs and walking upstairs. We will do 10 repetitions. Wriggle forward to the front third of the chair with your feet apart and back. Lean forward, pushing off the chair into standing. Make sure you can feel the chair at the back of your legs and nice and controlled, sit down. Come forward, front third of your chair, feet apart, push up into standing, get your balance, then step back, make sure you can feel the chair with both legs and gently lower yourself down. Again, come forward, make sure your feet are apart and back, lean forward, nose over knees, up into standing, hold the position, come back, making sure you can feel the chair with both legs and lower yourself back down. And again, come forwards in the chair, keeping your feet apart and back. Lean forward, pushing on the chair, up into standing. Hold it there, get your balance, then come back. Make sure you can feel the chair and gently lower yourself nice and controlled. And again, come forwards in the chair, feet apart and back. Lean forward, nose over knees, up into standing. Get your balance, come back. Make sure you can feel the chair with both legs, nice and controlled, lower yourself back to sitting. Come forward, front third of the chair, feet apart and back. Look forward, nose over knees, up into standing, get your balance. Come back, feel for the chair, lower yourself nice and controlled back into sitting. And again, come forwards, feet apart and back. Lean forwards, nose over knees, up into standing, get your balance, step back, feel for the chair with the back of your thighs and reach down and sit down. Forwards in the chair, come forwards with your feet apart, lean forward, nose over knees, up into standing, get your balance, feel for the chair on the back of your legs, reaching down nice and controlled into sitting. And again, come forwards, feet apart and back, lean forwards, push into standing, standing tall, then reach back for the chair with both hands and nice and controlled into sitting. And again, come forwards, keeping those feet apart and back, lean forwards, push into standing, get your balance, then step back, make sure you can feel the chair with both legs, reaching back, sit down, and once there you can now rest. This is a marching exercise that we are going to do in sitting. It is designed to boost your circulation and warm up the muscles ready for any exercises to follow. Come forward to the front third of your chair, keeping your feet hip width apart. Begin by marching the legs while holding on to the chair. Keep those tummy muscles pulled in and keep looking straight ahead while marching your legs at a good steady pace that you are comfortable with. Make sure you lift your knees to a height that you are comfortable with and that it's not too high, and that you maintain this steady pace, moving the legs, holding onto the chair, just gradually build up over the course of 1 to 2 minutes. When ready, let go with one hand and swing your arm from the shoulder while marching the leg. Keep going like this for a little bit longer and then bring in the other arm so that you're swinging both arms, both legs, and marching at this nice steady pace for up to 2 minutes, as you feel comfortable, warming up the muscles and boosting the circulation. Keep going for a little bit longer, keep the steady pace and keep those arms swinging as you're able to and the legs marching, and then slowly you're going to stop moving the arms but keep going with the legs. So march a few more steps just with the legs and then gradually come to a stop. Wiggle back into your chair and sit back comfortably. This is the back of the thigh stretch, which will improve hip joint flexibility and promote relaxation, and will be done in sitting. So at the front of your chair, straighten one leg, putting the heel on the floor and relaxing the foot, and you're going to bend forwards from the hips, keeping your hands on your bent knee. Keep your head up and your chest up and hold the stretch, which you should feel behind the back of the knee and into the thigh, for approximately 10 to 20 seconds. Keep your breathing even and regular throughout. Once you have held that there for 20 seconds, step back and swap over. Straighten the leg, put the heel on the floor, put your hands on your bent knee and lean forward from the hips and hold that stretch, keeping your head up, keeping your breathing regular, and keep looking straight ahead with your knee soft, feeling the stretch in the back of the knee and back of the thigh. Once you have done that for 20 seconds, you can step your foot back and sit up tall. This stretch will lengthen the muscles across the front of the chest, improving shoulder joint flexibility and promoting relaxation. Come forward to the front third of the chair, keeping your feet hip width apart and a good posture. Take both hands to the back of the chair. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and lift your chest, feeling a mild stretch across the chest muscles, which you will hold for 10 to 20 seconds. Keep your eyes forward and your jaw parallel with the floor, and your breathing even and regular while holding the stretch. Once you have done this, relax your arms and stop. This exercise will stretch the muscles of the calf and improve ankle mobility and stride length, which will help with activities such as walking and stair climbing. Sit tall with a good posture, legs hip width apart and toes pointing forward. Holding onto the chair, take one leg out in front of you, resting the heel on the floor. Pull the toe back towards the shin and hold the stretch for a count of 10 to 20 seconds. Keep breathing, try not to let your back arch and keep your spine neutral while holding the stretch, but without locking your knee. After 10 to 20 seconds, relax that leg and swap over. So straighten the leg, bring your toes towards you until you feel a stretch in the calf muscle. Keep looking straight ahead and hold that stretch for 10 to 20 seconds, keeping your breathing even and regular and avoiding arching your back and locking your knee. Once you have done that, you can step back and stop there. That is the end of the exercise program. It is advised that you aim to do these exercises at least 3 times a week, and it may help to keep an exercise diary. However, please be advised by your exercise instructor.